Okay, everyone, welcome back. I fixed the issue with the stuttering. So it turns out that the game doesn't like to be played in full screen, and I was not aware of that. So if you are having the same issues, it's probably because you have your game in full screen mode. So just be aware of that. I did get this because it doesn't have borderless full screen. So I had to get this program off of Steam called Borderless Gaming or something that makes it so your windowed games can become borderless windowed mode, I guess. So, okay, anyway, we were getting scared by the those stupid spiders. So I think, yeah, we need to get deal with Leora's infestation. So that's the plan right now. Oh my god. Okay.
Manner of beast is this?
Did I not tell you to... Okay.
It shall be done. For the fools say.
Oh, I hate this. Please leave me alone.
Best be wary.
Oh my gosh.
Give them the advantage.
You stop. Oh, heck no. Are you serious?
I shall do it.
Okay, Stone Fist. Wonderful.
Our skill has won the day.
Okay, Jesus.
Another down.
Oh, there's a wooden crate back here. Oh. There's a barrel. Apprentice cow. I think I already have that equipped. Am I even going on any sort of... I don't know where I came from, so I guess I'll... Oh my god.
Careful now.
This game is doing this stuff on purpose.
Get off! Now we do battle. It's a fine thing we've done.
Good job.
Foolish.
Quest updated. Yay! I've killed all the spiders in the storage caves. Awesome, awesome, awesome. Now we can get out of here. I hope I didn't miss any loot in the meantime.
You're back! Are the spiders gone?
Yes, I've dealt with your infestation.
Really? Oh, that's wonderful. You've saved my hide, I'm sure. And I owe you a favor, so if you need anything, I'll be here.
Keeping the crilly crawlies away.
Exactly.
Creepy crawlies.
I'll be here, keeping the crawlies away.
Quest updated. Call in a favor from Leora. You have killed all the spiders and Cedar Enchanter Leora was promised, or has promised you a favor for dealing with the infestation. Interesting. I wonder when that will become useful. Okay, anyway, the main... Am I going in circles? Okay, there we go.
Welcome to the Circle stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
I need a rod of fire.
Rods of fire serve many purposes. Why do you wish to acquire this particular item?
What can the rods be used for?
Some mages require them for their research. Others merely want to light fireplaces.
I'm not gonna ask that. I need the rod for my research into burning things.
Here is the form, Request for Rod of Fire. Have it signed and dated by a senior enchanter. I will release a rod to you once I have the signed form.
Can't we take anything we need from the stockroom?
It is procedure. I need a senior mage's authorization to release an item. Thank you.
Okay. Oh, Leora. Or whatever her name is. Yes. Of course. Well, I don't know if she's a senior person, but is it this way? Yes. Hello. Yes, senior enchanter. Dude,
It's good to see you again.
you owe me a favor. How about signing this?
A rod of fire? Oh, sure, I could sign that. What would it hurt?
Here it is.
Right. There you go. How's that?
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you so much.
It was a pleasure. You'll go far in the circle, I bet.
Yes, I will go very far, just not in the circle. Okay. What are we doing? Oh, right. Dude, my brain is my brain is not working today. So I do apologize. There's gonna be a
Welcome
lot
to
of...
the Circle's stockroom of magical items. My name is Owain. How may I assist you?
There's gonna be a lot of like fish brain situations today for sure. Here's a signed form for the Rod of Fire.
Everything looks to be in order. Here is the rod you requested.
Thank you so much. Okay, now where are we going? Okay. Well, I'm sure this is gonna go. Oh, not there. No, no, no. We don't want to snitch on Joan. But I'm sure this is gonna be smooth sailing from here on out.
I hate waiting. It makes me nervous.
You haven't done a single thing. I've done every single step of this plan for you guys. Like, relax. I have the Rod of Fire.
That was quick.
To the repository, then. Freedom awaits.
You guys, I don't think this is gonna go the same way. The same way that you guys think it's gonna go. Like, I really... Okay, where is this repository? Am I going back to the first floor? I think so. Okay. Well, here we go. I guess.
It shall be done.
I hope I'm going in the right direction. Am I? Basement? I'm guessing I'm going to the basement. I'm guessing that's where the repository is. Or should I have gone upstairs? I don't know. I guess we'll see.
Very well.
Yes, okay.
The Chantry calls this entrance the Victim's Door. It is built of 277 planks, one for each original Templar. It is a reminder of all the dangers those cursed with magic pose.
What? Why? This is... For what? This is so weird. How do you know this?
Initiates must learn the Circle's history if they are to work with Templars and mages.
It looks just like any other door. I mean, there's nothing special about it.
The doors can be opened only by a Templar and a mage entering together. The Chantry provides the password which primes the ward, and the mage touches it with mana to release it.
Well, we don't have a Templar, so... Since you have the password, can't Joan help you enter?
The ward only responds to the touch of one who has been through the harrowing.
Okay, I trust you have the password.
Yes, I got it from a Templar who recently accompanied a mage into the vault.
And he wasn't suspicious of you?
We have chatted on many occasions. I believe he trusts me.
I don't know about that. This sounds like you were put to the test. It sounds like a test. It sounds like a trap. I don't like this. So what must I do?
First, the password. Sword of the Maker, Tears of the Fade.
What was that?
The password only primes the door. Now it must feel the touch of mana. Any spell will do, but hurry.
Okay, I don't know. I guess my character's gonna do it automatically. I was gonna say, do you want me to do like arcane bolts, winter's grasp, like stone fist, the door? Oh my gosh. There's a fucking. Is that a person?
As you say.
Do you have the rod with you? Melt the locks off.
Use. Wait, will this lock me out of the other door? I'll quick save. I can't quick save. Oh my god. Okay, that's fine. I really hope this doesn't block me from the other door. Use the rod on the locks. Continue.
What's the matter? Why isn't it working?
Oh, I didn't read the top. Try the rod again. Nothing happens.
Lily, something's not right. I can't cast spells here. Nothing works.
These wards carved into the stone. This must be the Templars' work. They negate any magic cast within this area. I should have guessed. Why would Gregor and Irving use simple keys for such a door? Because magical keys don't work. How do you keep mages away from something? Make their powers completely worthless. That's it then. We're finished. We can't get in.
That door there, where does it lead?
I don't know. Do you think it's another way in?
That door probably leads to another part of the repository. What are the chances of there being another entrance?
Or we could just forget this foolishness and leave.
No. We can't get into the chamber the way we planned, but we're not about to give up. We can see where this door leads, but I don't think it'll be easy. It looks locked for one.
The rod will work on those locks, shouldn't it? Or does it have the same negating magic situation?
Yes. Let's hope they haven't warded that door as well.
Let's
Okay.
hurry. We've wasted enough time.
Okay, relax. Like, I'm risking a lot helping you guys. Jesus
I'm not
Christ.
giving up. We've come too far.
I'm guessing this is not a person. It's just like a random statue with like armor. I'm so confused.
Well, then.
What? Is this like a mat? What? I'm so confused. I guess we'll read about them later.
Quickly, we must fight!
out for this! Who wants their hair on fire?
Why are they just like
That's one less to worry about.
fighting with? Am I supposed to like give them armor?
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Do I want to waste armor on them? Do I even have like a? Well, I do have a dagger. Let's give you the mace. Joan, you're not getting a staff. I don't trust you with magics. You're getting a dagger. Oh, it's saving automatically. That's not.
Must not
Yep.
exhaust our supply.
Okay.
Damn you!
Please do something. Why are you doing? Why are you not using?
I shall do it.
Looking for trouble, all.
There we go. I guess he uses
I'm
magic
gonna
I
destroy
don't like
you.
this. Another down.
like when it's
Try
rain.
not to die here. We've done.
Oh, I've leveled up. Nice. Okay, okay. Willpower. Cast more spells. Deeper mana pool. Yeah. Okay, so we'll do 2. There we go. Oh, I got to unlock an additional thing. Too bad I don't... Oh, I need cunning. Well, I don't really need this because I am controlling my character actively, so it's not really a problem. Combat training. Ooh, mages can take more damage from an attack before it interrupts their spellcasting. I'll do that then. Nice. Arcane shield. Frost weapons. Maybe heal. I don't want to spread myself too thin, though. Walking bomb. Weakness. Already disorient, drain life, mind blast. With I don't know which spells are good in Dragon Age versus Dragon Age 2. I know I had like Dragon Age 2 I think is the best magic system in all 3 of the games. It just has a perfect magic tree to level in. Dragon Age Inquisition, there's like barely any useful spells, and then Dragon Age Origins is just like too much. I'll do Mind Blast. I don't know if that's useful, but I'll do it. For when I get surrounded, I can Mind Blast them. Okay, the music in here is a little scary, I'm not gonna lie. No books? Okay, that's a little sad. Oh, did we get any codex entries for creatures, maybe? No? No sentinel? We just got the sloth, the wolf, and the wisp. Interesting that we didn't get any information on the sentinel. Because I wanted to know if they were like a corpse. Like a previous Templar that's like, I don't know, somehow magicked into keeping guard, which sounds really not cool. But and kind of grim, I'm not gonna lie. Oh, like, who are you guys? Templars?
As you
What's
say.
happening? Ooh, let's try Mind Blast.
Let's try to make this quick.
get
Order
back.
shall be given.
They were stunned.
Get out of
Okay, so it
here.
does work.
Oh dear! We must fight. Let us do it
We
quickly.
did well.
That we did,
Another
yeah.
down.
Some more copper. And chest. Cool.
More enemies ahead.
Robed? I was gonna say robbed sentinel. It's robed. Okay, so is this a mage? Are these ghosts? Why does he not have a head? I'm confused.
Let that, please.
Let's go.
Blast! Why couldn't this be easier?
I'm no
Take her with
pushover.
us.
You'll
It
see.
shall be done. Out of our way! Most excellent. Good. Another down. Very well.
Yeah, why did that robed sentinel not have a head? Was he a mage that was like decapitated before?
Manner of beast is this?
Oh my god. Oh, a deep stalker. Yeah, yeah. Ew.
Don't give them the advantage.
Why are they so loud? What? Why are they so... No. Why are they so loud? Anyway, let's do the sloth demon really quick. And I looked at the creature and it had become me. A veritable copy of my form, of my very mind, stared back at me as if from within a mirror. I thought surely that this was a trick, an illusion meant to put me off guard. But as I engaged the thing with my sword, it fought me with maneuvers that I recognized. It parried as I parried, it swung as I swung, it spoke to me and said things that only I could know. I think this demon of sloth has no form or identity of its own. It is envy as much as sloth, I believe, and mine was not the first shape it stole that day. An excerpt from a transcribed deposition of Tyrannus, Templar commander of Cumberland, 390 Towers. How did a sloth demon take form of a Templar? Were they in the Fade? I thought Templars couldn't get... I mean, we all dream. I just thought only mages were approached by demons. The most difficult assumption for some who study demons to overcome is the notion that a sloth demon is, in and of itself, slothful. If that were so, it seems highly unlikely that any such demons would cross the veil into our own world, or once here would fight to possess any creature with a will of its own. And we know both these things to not be the case. Certainly, some demons are lazy and complacent. But who knows, perhaps these creatures even cultivate such reputation. The truth is that demons of sloth are named so because this is the portion of the human psyche that they feed upon: doubt, apathy, entropy. They seek to spread these things. The sloth demon hides in its forms, a master of shapes and disguises, always in the last place you look, and from its hiding place it spreads its influence. A community afflicted by a demon of sloth could soon become a dilapidated pit where injustices are allowed to pass without comment, and none of the residents could be aware that such a change has even taken place. The sloth demon weakens, tires, tears at the edges of consciousness, and would much rather render its victim helpless than engage in a true conflict. Such creatures are best faced only with a great deal of will, and only with an eye to piercing their many disguises. I wonder if there was a sloth demon involved in the events of Dragon Age 2. It is rather unfair, the reputation that the wolf possesses in Ferelden. For a people that so clearly adore their hounds, Ferelden simultaneously harbor a distrust of wolves that borders on the unreasonable. Unreasonable, that is, if one were not familiar with the ancient legends regarding werewolves. There was a time in Ferelden's past when demons inhabited the bodies of wolves in great numbers, causing the wars against werewolves and spreading great fear and panic. The werewolves were slain, but even today the noble wolf is still looked upon with distrust. From Legends of Ferelden by Mother Alis of Denerim, 910 Dragon. An attack by wolves upon civilized folk happens rarely, often only in times of desperation, and even then only when the wolves have the advantage of numbers. This can change during a blight. When darkspawn rise onto the surface, their presence dramatically alters the savage nature of normal beasts. Interesting. I was not aware of that. Okay. In Blight's past, as the corruption of the darkspawn spread through the wilder areas of Thedas, it would infect the animals found there, and the more powerful of them would survive and be transformed into a more vicious and dangerous beast. A blight wolf is one such example. Mad with the pain of its infection, and only through the overriding command of the darkspawn does it still retain some semblance of its pack instincts. Blight wolves are always found in large groups and will tend to overwhelm a single target if they can, using their numbers to their advantage. It is fortunate that these creatures rarely survive their corruption for very long. Ooh. Okay. Interesting. I didn't realize that the blight also affected the animals. I mean, it makes sense that they would. But I guess I never really thought about that.
Now we fight!
You're really something.
I'll do my best!
You started this!
Enough!
I can't keep this up!
Why don't you just die? We must not stand it!
Leave us alone!
We're alive!
Joan's and Lily's lines are so hilarious
As you
for
say.
no reason at all. Okay. If this is the basement, why aren't the Templars taking care of the deep stalkers and like the animals that we're fighting here? That does 10 fire resistance. And this does 5. Okay. And both of them are 3 defense. Cool. Oh, jeez.
Must not exhaust our supplies. Now we do battle.
Can you guys get over here and like do something, please?
Bloodshed.
Do that, and then
I'm not afraid of you! Anchor's breath!
wonderful.
Silence! I'm not sure I'm cut out for this.
Let's do this quickly!
Try not to die here!
Yeah, we did well.
Oops. I
Another
just
one
wasted
falls.
that.
Be done.
Yeah, like, why is the basement in such disarray? Isn't someone in charge of, like, taking care of, like, the cleanliness and, like, obviously taking care of what dwells down here? Did they put the sentinels in place? Like, who put the sentinels in place? Or are they just,
I
like,
shall do it.
I don't know, spirits or something?
More enemies ahead.
Because they seem armored, so I really feel like they're, like, Templars of some kind.
Don't give them the advantage.
But are they, like, alive? Are they people? Or are they, like,
Let us end
like
this.
Templars?
Stop me!
Like I mentioned before.
Foolish. Let's try to make this
That are used as, like, guardians
Most excellent.
for this place?
We must gain the advantage.
And these are cells. These are cells. What are they doing here? What the heck? Like, what? Yeah, these are definitely cells. Like, these are not sleeping quarters or anything of the sort.
As you say.
Are these mages that were, like, tortured or something here? And for what reason are there cells under the circle?
Enemies approaching. I shall do it. No quarter shall be given.
Okay, never mind.
Hurry!
I'm more dangerous than I look!
You cannot stand against the will of the Maker! Blast!
Oh, you're such a
Why
pest!
don't you just die?
You asked for it.
Good, another down.
Lily's like, why don't you just die? Girl, you're a Chantry's sister. Like, aren't you supposed to be very pious? Like, wait, did I miss the... I did miss a door, never mind.
Watch out!
Is she so
Get
bloodthirsty?
out of here!
Everyone has won the day.
That's one less to worry about.
I guess so. How many more are we having to worry about, though?
We'll need another way into the phylactery chamber. Let's explore the repository.
Yes, ma'am. That's what I'm doing. Okay, this is... See, it doesn't make sense to... Okay. What? Why were there deep stalkers in here? If this seems like people regularly go here, maybe? Or, like, at least someone is taking care of this collection. Oh, is this better than my current staff? Yes, it is. What are you? Are you the fear demon? Kinda looks like it. Statue?
Wow, that old wall's about to come down any moment.
Okay, there's a... Okay, wait, let's do statue first.
Very well.
There's something odd about that statue.
I wonder who this statue is.
Greetings.
Hello?
Maker's breath, did it just say something?
I am the essence and spirit of Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house.
What? Eleni Zenobia, once consort and advisor to Archon Valerius. Prophecy my crime, cursed to stone for foretelling the fall of my lord's house. Who did that to you? Was it Archon Valerius himself? Was like, I will not hear you speak of my family's downfall. Curse you. Was he that arrogant?
I'm not sure. The Archons were the lords of the Imperium.
Forever shall you stand on the threshold of my proud fortress, he said, and tell your lies to all who pass.
Oh no.
But my lord found death at the hands of his enemies, and his once proud fortress crumbled to dust, as I foretold.
A Teventa statue! Don't listen to it. The Tevinter lords dabbled in many forbidden arts. This is a wicked thing.
How did they do this? Is she still alive? That's my question. Shut up, Lily. Like, you can't just ignore something that's happened, okay? We're not dabbling in anything. We're just talking to the spirit that is unfortunately stuck in this statue. Jesus Christ.
Weep not for me, child. Stone they made me, and stone I am, eternal and unfeeling. And I shall endure till the Maker returns to light their fires again.
Well, interesting. What does that mean?
Ambiguous rubbish. It could mean anything. I can do it too. The sun grows dark, but lo, here comes the dawn.
Stop talking to it. Please, both of you.
I mean, we can't really do much with it anyway.
Come on, Jowan. Let's go.
I did want to ask why I was here. The Tevinter Imperium. The Imperium is little more than a dilapidated old slattern crouching in the far north of Thedas, drunkenly cursing at passersby to recall her faded beauty. Oh my god, I wonder who wrote this. That's so funny. One can see that Minrathous was once the center of the world. The vestiges of her power and artistry yet stand, but they are buried in the layers of filth that the Imperium's decadence has accumulated over the ages. The Magocracy live in elegant stone towers, literally elevated above the stench of the slaves and peasants below. The outskirts of Minrathous are awash in a sea of refugees turned destitute by the never-ending war between the Imperium and Kunari. I mean, isn't that the same for what's that once elven city now populated by Relay? Helm Sharal. Isn't that the same for Helm Sharal? Like, why are you okay? If you're judging Minrathous, you should also be judging Orlais. Thank you very much. And yet the Imperium survives, whether with sword or magic. Tevinter remains a force to be reckoned with. Minrathous has been besieged by men, by Kunari, by Andraste herself, and never fallen. From In Pursuit of Knowledge, Travels of a Chantry Scholar by Brother Gen TV. Interesting, he has such a scathing view of Minrathous. And like I said, he should really do the same for, what's his face? Orlais.
What do you think this does?
Why does the Circle keep so many Tevinter artifacts in storage?
Exactly.
It's history, Lily. And it's fascinating.
I don't think this is going to help us with your phylactery.
I've seen pictures of things like this. They amplify any spell cast into them. I bet we could use this to break into the phylactery chamber.
Are you sure that's a good idea?
It's our best option. See where the mortar might be decaying behind that bookcase? Let's take a closer look.
Okay.
I shall do it.
It should be pretty easy to get this out of the way.
Alright, Joan, move the bookcase aside.
I can't do it on my own. You have to help me.
You should have
if
asked
we work
for it
together,
then.
we can shift it. Come on. Now we just need to find a way to get through this wall.
Can't we just walk? Okay. I thought it was like an illusion door or something. I don't know.
Use this with the rod. I'm sure it'll work. Hurry, the clock's ticking.
How do you know so much about this, bro? Wow, that was dramatic. And very contained to just that wall. Interesting.
This is the phylactery chamber. It worked.
There's no need to move. Yeah, I was just wondering if there was anything else. Okay, I don't think there's anything else in here.
We must find Jowan's phylactery, quickly.
Where would it be?
With the other apprentice phylacteries, I imagine.
Let's look around then.
It shouldn't be hard to find. There aren't many phylacteries here.
There's a lot of fog in here. I don't really like this. It's saving. Okay. Oh, geez.
More enemies
See,
ahead.
I need more
There
information
is no
about this.
glory in bloodshed.
Okay, this dude needs to
Leave
back
us
off.
alone! If it's a fight you want,
You cannot stand
I
against
can't keep this up!
quickly.
If that's what you
He's a
want,
big
you
dude.
started
Now
this!
you fool. The
This
Maker
bodes
has
well.
blessed us.
There we go.
You asked for it.
Very well.
Okay, that's the way to leave. Oh, it's here, isn't it? These are... See, my thing is, like, why is this so weird when they should have regular access to these rooms, yet there's crazy shit going on here? You see Joan's phylactery in a corner of this case.
That's my phylactery! You found it! I can't believe this tiny vial stands between me and freedom. So fragile. So easy just to be rid of it. To end its hold over me.
I don't like... Was that the best way to get rid of
And
it?
I am free.
You're acting really weird, my dude. Like, I don't like it very much. I expected a larger room and many more phylacteries.
Only apprentice phylacteries are stored in the Circle Tower. This tiny room could not hold the phylacteries of every mage who has passed through the tower doors.
Come on, you two. We're done here and we should leave.
Okay, the sooner we're out of here, the better. I don't like
I do
this
not
room.
want to stay here a moment longer.
Okay, we can leave now. Let's leave. I don't like any of this. I wonder where these screenshots are being stored.
As you say.
Oh, okay. Okay, so maybe... Would the Sentinels react to the Templar and the Mage coming through? Or did it just react to us because it knew we were intruders? Maybe that's it.
We did it! I can't believe it! Thank you. We could never have...
So what you said was true, Irving.
Damn it. Well, I mean... I knew this would end badly.
Gregor.
An initiate conspiring with a blood mage. I'm disappointed, Lily.
Oh no.
She seems shocked, but fully in control of her own mind. Not a thrall of the blood mage, then. You were right, Irving. The initiate has betrayed us. The Chantry will not let this go unpunished. And this one. Newly a mage and already flouting the rules of the Circle.
I'm disappointed in you. You could have told me what you knew of this plan, and you didn't.
You don't
Gosh
care for the
darn it.
mages. You just bow to the Chantry's every whim.
The first enchanter does what he can to protect us. I fully believe that.
Enough! As Knight Commander of the Templars here assembled, I sentence this blood mage to
Oh
death.
shit.
And this initiate has scorned the Chantry and her vows. Take her to Aenar.
What is Aenar?
The mage's prison.
What?
No. Please, no. Not there.
No! I won't let you touch her!
Yoan, no! Oh my god. Why would you do this, bro? This is not... Sir, no! Oh my god. What? No! Oh my god.
By the Maker. Blood magic. How could you? You said you never...
I admit, I dabbled. I thought it would make me a better
no.
mage.
Oh my god. Oh my
Blood
god.
magic
Oh
is
my god.
evil,
Oh my god.
Joan. It corrupts people. Changes them.
I'm going to give it up. All magic. I just want to be with you, Lily. Please come with me.
I trusted you. I was ready to sacrifice everything for you. I don't know who you are, Blood Mage. Stay away from me.
Are you all right? Where's Gregor?
I knew it. Blood magic. But to overcome so many, I never thought him capable of such power.
I can't believe he just said that. Like, what?
None of us expected this. Are you all right, Gregor?
As good as can be expected given the circumstances. If you had let me act sooner, this would not have happened. Now we have a blood mage on the loose and no way to track him down.
I mean, he can't have gone far. You can still capture him.
Believe me, we will use our every resource. Where is the girl?
I am here, sir.
You helped a blood mage. Look at all he's hurt.
No one's dead. Lily didn't know Jones was a blood mage. Like, she genuinely... What?
You've been a friend, but you needn't defend me any longer. Knight Commander, I was wrong. I was accomplice to a blood mage. I will accept whatever punishment you see fit. Even
Oh
Aenon.
no, poor
Get her
Lily.
out of my sight.
Dude,
And you.
relax.
You know why the repository exists. Some artifacts, some magics are locked away for a reason.
Did you take anything important from the repository?
Yeah, it's the staff, and you can have it back if you like.
Some honesty, at last.
I'm sure I'm getting...
But your antics have made a mockery of this circle. What are we to do with you?
I mean, I had no idea I was blood mage.
And you think this excuses you? You helped a blood mage escape. All our prevention measures for naught. Because of you.
Knight Commander, if I may, I'm not only looking for mages to join the King's army, I'm also recruiting for the Grey Wardens. Irving spoke highly of this mage, and I would like her to join the Warden ranks.
Duncan, this mage has assisted a Malefica, and shown no lack of regard for the Circle's rules.
She is a danger. To all of us.
How?
It is a rare person who risks all for a friend in need. I stand by my decision. I will recruit this mage.
No! I refuse to let this go unpunished!
Well, if the Grey Wardens will have me, I will gladly go. Like...
Rhaegar, mages are needed. This mage is needed. Worse things plague this world than blood mages. You know that. I take this young mage under my wing and bear all responsibility for her actions.
Oh no, Duncan!
A blood mage escapes, and his accomplice is not only unpunished, but is rewarded by becoming a Grey Warden. Are our rules nothing? Have we lost all authority over our mages? This does not bode well, Irving.
Enough. We have no more say in this matter.
Thank you, Duncan. What lies in store for me?
We must make our way to Ostagar, where the King's army is camped. You will be initiated there. I will explain more when the time comes.
Thank you for everything, First Enchanter.
Come. Your new life awaits.
Sorry, dude. Maybe I should have told you, but it just felt wrong because I didn't know it was going to become
We will be
Joan.
traveling south through the hinterlands to the ruin of Ostagar, on the edges of the Korkari Wilds. The Tevinter Imperium built Ostagar long ago to prevent the Wilders from invading the northern lowlands. It's fitting we make our stand here, even if we face a different foe within that forest. The King's forces have clashed with the Darkspawn several times, but here is where the bulk of the Horde will show itself. There are only a few Grey Wardens within Ferelden at the moment, but all of us are here. This blight must be stopped, here and now. If it spreads to the north, Ferelden will fall.
Ho there, Duncan.
King Kaelin, I didn't expect a
royal welcome? I was beginning to worry you'd miss all the fun.
Not if I could help it, Your Majesty.
Then I'll have the mighty Duncan at my side in battle after all. Glorious. The other wardens told me you'd found a promising recruit. I take it this is she?
Allow me to introduce you, Your Majesty.
There's no need to be so formal, Duncan. We'll be shedding blood together after all. Ho there, friend. Might I know your name?
I'm Adeleni, Your Majesty. I like to think Adeleni also stumbled over her words while introducing herself.
Pleased to meet you. The Grey Wardens are desperate to bolster their numbers, and I, for one, am glad to help them. I understand you hail from the Circle of Magi. I trust you have some spells to help us in the coming battle.
I will do my best, of course.
Excellent. We have too few mages here. Another is always welcome. Allow me to be the first to welcome you to Ostagar. The Wardens will benefit greatly with you in their ranks.
You're too kind, Your Majesty.
I'm sorry to cut this short, but I should return to my tent. Loghain waits eagerly to bore me with his strategies.
Your uncle sends his greetings and reminds you that Redcliffe forces could be here in less than a week.
Ha! Eamon just wants in on the glory. We've won 3 battles against these monsters, and tomorrow should be no different.
I don't think Eamon wants any glory. He just wants you not to die, bro. Like, you sound very confident of that.
Overconfident, some would say. Right, Duncan?
Your Majesty, I'm not certain the Blight can be ended quite as quickly as you might wish.
I'm not even sure this is a true blight. There are plenty of Darkspawn on the field, but alas, we've seen no sign of an archdemon.
Disappointed, Your Majesty?
I'd hoped for a war like in the tales. A king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. But I suppose this will have to do. I must go before Loghain sends out a search party. Farewell, Grey Wardens.
Farewell.
What the king said is true. They've won several battles against the Darkspawn here.
You don't sound very reassured. Or I could say he didn't seem to take the Darkspawn very seriously.
True. Despite the victories so far, the Darkspawn horde grows larger with each passing day. By now, they look to outnumber us. I know there is an archdemon behind this, but I cannot ask the king to act solely on my feeling.
What would you have him do?
Wait for reinforcements. We sent a call out west to the Grey Wardens of Orlais, but it will be many days before they can join us. Our numbers in Ferelden are too few. We must do what we can, and look to Teyrn Loghain to make up the difference. To that end, we should proceed with the joining ritual without delay.
Okay, what do you need me to do?
Feel free to explore the camp here as you wish. All I ask is that you do not leave it for the time being. There is another Grey Warden in the camp by the name of Alistair. When you're ready, seek him out and tell him it's time to summon the other recruits. Until then, I have business I must attend to. You may find me at the Grey Warden tent on the other side of this bridge, should you need to.
Oh, Aeonar, we got the thing on it. Achievement unlocked. Interesting. This music. Sorry, I was just listening to that. It was so epic. What was I gonna say? Oh yeah, I never got to finish my thought about like Joan. My first and only playthrough of this, like obviously, if you know, you know, like he turns out to be a blood mage. But I don't think, was I a mage in my first playthrough? I genuinely don't remember. I think I might have been an archer. Like an elven archer. So I don't think I was a mage. I don't know. I'm getting like Dragon Age 2 and Dragon Age Origins mixed up in that regard, but I didn't realize he was gonna do that. Like, Jesus, dude. My God. So yeah, we really should have confided in Gregor. No, not Gregor. The first enchanter. I forgot his name. Irving. Is it Irving? I don't know. We really should have. I feel kind of bad that I disappointed him. It is what it is. These are the choices we're making. Again, I played this game years and years and years ago. I've forgotten literally most of it. So yeah, I was going to say also, I romanced Alistair the first time. So I don't think I'm going to romance him this playthrough. I think I want to do, okay, that sounds a little sexual. I meant like I want to do the romance for Zevran, possibly. I used to have a mod that changed Zevran's look a little bit. His hair less blonde, his skin just like a little smoother looking. It seems to have been taken down because I could not find the mod at all. And I'm a little sad because I really like the way he looked. Sorry, I just hit the mic. But yeah. Anyway, the Aeonar. When the Imperium occupied the area that is present-day Ferelden, they had 2 sites dedicated to magical experimentation at the extreme ends of the Imperial Highway. The southern one was the fortress of Ostagar, which looked out over the Korkari Wilds. The northern one was Aeonar, although the exact location is now a secret known only to a handful of Templars. Huh. Interesting. Whatever it was the Tevinter were trying to discover at Aeonar, their work was never completed. The fortress was overrun by disciples of Andraste upon hearing the news of her death. According to legend, it was a massacre, eerily silent, for the invaders caught the mages while all but one of them were in the Fade. Why were all of them in the Fade? All but one. But why? What? The site was left structurally sound, but spiritually damaged. Possibly because of this, Chantry chose to put it to use as a prison. Of course they would. Of course they would. Accused Maleficarum and apostates are held in the confines of Aeonar. Those who have powerful connection to the Fade, and particularly to demons, will inevitably attract something across the veil, making the guilty somewhat easier to tell from the innocent. Is it really? I think it's just fear that attracts demons. From Of Fires, Circles, and Templars, a history of the magic in the Chantry by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Yeah, it's not really about like who's guilty or not. It's more about fear, anger, hopelessness, all that jazz. So yeah, again, Chantry just proving how incompetent they are. The Korkari Wilds. It is said that in the midst of the Black Age, when werewolves stalked the lands of Ferelden in numbers that kept every farmholder indoors and a hound on every doorstep, a powerful Arl of the Alamari peoples stood and declared that he would put an end to the threat. His Arling stood on the border of the Dark Forest on the southern border of the Ferelden Valley, and he claimed that the werewolves used the forest to launch their midnight assaults on humanity. For 20 years, this Arl led an army of warriors and hounds deep into the forest. In his hunt for the werewolves, he slew not only every wolf he came upon, but also every member of the chastened wilder folk. Any one of them, he said, could harbor a demon inside and thus be a werewolf in disguise. For 20 years, the forest rang with screams and the rivers ran red. The tales say that an old chastened woman found her sons all dead at the Arl's blades. She pulled one of those very blades from one son's heart and plunged it into her own chest, cursing the Arl's name as she did so. Where her blood touched the ground, a mist began to rise. It spread and spread until it was everywhere in the forest. The Arl's army became lost, and it is said that they died there. Others say they wander still. The ruins of his Arling stand to this day, filled with the ghosts of women waiting eternally for their husbands to return. The forest of the legend is, of course, the Korkari Wilds. There are as many legends about the Great Southern Forest as there are shadows, or so the saying goes. The chastened wilder folk have made their home there since mankind first came to these lands. The wildlands spread as far into the south as anyone has ventured. Beyond the mists are vast tracts of snow, white-capped mountains, and entire fields of ice. It is a land too cold for mankind to survive, yet the chastened eke out an existence even there, and they tell of horrors beyond the wilds that the lowland folk could not begin to comprehend. To most, Ferelden simply ends with the Korkari Wilds. There is nothing beyond. The Wilds is a land of great trees, wet marshes, and dangerous monsters. What more need be said? Are the chastened the same as the, what Amund is in Dragon Age Inquisition? They're very big people. They're very tall. They call people lowlanders. I forgot. King Kaelin Theron. I'd hoped for a war like in the tales, a king riding with the fabled Grey Wardens against a tainted god. Son of the legendary King Merrick Theron, Kaelin was the first Ferelden king born into a land free from foreign rule in 2 generations. Since his father's death, he's held the throne alongside his queen, Honora. Loghain Mactyr. It takes more than legends to win a battle. Loghain was born a farmer during a time when his country was under foreign occupation. When he was still a boy, he joined the resistance, where his considerable tactical genius quickly became apparent. He became close friends with Prince Merrick, the last true heir to the Ferelden throne, and together they led the rebels to drive out the forces of the Orlesian Empire. Merrick raised his friends to the nobility, and Loghain is now more of a symbol than a man. He represents the Ferelden ideals of hard work and independence. I read that book. I don't like it very much. Archdemon. In darkness eternal they searched for those who had goaded them on until at last they found their prize, their god, their betrayer, the sleeping dragon Dumont. Their taint twisted even the false god, and the Whisperer awoke at last, in pain and horror, and led them to wreak havoc upon all the nations of the world, the first blight through Anidas 8-7. The false dragon gods of the Tevinter Imperium lie buried deep within the earth, where they have been imprisoned since the Maker cast them down. No one knows what it is that drives the Darkspawn in their relentless search for the sleeping old gods. Perhaps it is instinct, as moths will fly into torch flames. Perhaps there is some remnant of a desire for vengeance upon the ones who goaded the Magisters to assault heaven. Whatever the reason, when Darkspawn find one of these ancient dragons, it is immediately afflicted by the taint. It awakens twisted and corrupted and leads the Darkspawn in a full-scale invasion of the land, a blight. Why, though? They must be seeking something. Like, they must be waking the dragons up, tainting them to achieve something. Is it just a, like, destruction of the world, or is it something more? Achievement unlocked. Nice. New quest. Well, let's explore a little bit. See what's around here. There's just elf fruit, which makes sense. And like sacks.
It shall be done.
Of stuff. So let's see what's in there. I don't have a staff. Oh, there's a soldier. There's multiple soldiers.
As you say.
Don't mind me. I'm just taking what's possibly your guys' stuff. Nothing to see here.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
My lady? Aren't you, you know. What is that over there? Aren't you kind? Damn, this is epic. Okay. What is this? Can you stop getting stuck on random stuff in the map? What is this lady? Are you supposed to be Andraste? Possibly. Hello, soldier.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Thank you, sir. There's another soldier over there. Are they going to say the same thing? Possibly. Oh, no. I need a rogue.
Make her watch over you, my lady.
Thank you. To you as well. I should probably return the sentiment. To you as well, soldier. I hope you live a long and healthy life. Well. Okay, what do you do? The Tower of Ishal. Tower Guard. Ishal. Sounds like Ishmael from Dragon Age Inquisition.
The Tower of Ishal is off limits. The men stationed inside are securing it now.
What is the Tower of Ishal?
I think they used it once to watch for wilders coming out of the forest.
Why is the tower off limits exactly?
By orders of Tairn Loghain. The tower is being secured by his men to be used during battle. I'm told they discovered some lower chambers, and they don't know how far down they go, so for now, everyone's to stay out.
Lower chambers?
I didn't see anything like that when I was there, but who knows?
Suspicious! Oh my god, suspicious. This sounds familiar, but like, I don't remember. I know it's significant, this thing right here, where he's like, yeah, I didn't see any chambers. But supposedly Loghain did. This is just all, it's like, something is tickling in my brain that this is very important, and I don't remember why. This is a pretty large room.
Goes back to the time of the Tevinter Imperium. Dwarven make. That's probably why it's still standing.
Dwarven
Make her speed your
stuff,
steps.
outside or on top of the surface rather than underground, which is interesting. We kind of, sorry, I keep saying stuff about Dragon Age Inquisition because that's the game I've played the most out of all 3 games. And I recently replayed it, so. But yeah, there's something about that in, the Hissing Waste, I think it is. Is it the Hissing Waste? I think so.
Make her watch over
dwarven
you, my lady.
ruins above the surface, and there's like this whole like puzzle around it, which is pretty cool.
Hail, you must be the Grey Warden recruit that Duncan brought.
Yes, I am.
This place hasn't seen such bustle in centuries, I'll wager. Need a hand getting anywhere?
Where is Duncan's tent?
Not far. It's straight ahead, just past the royal encampment. Most of your fellas are in the valley with the army, but the recruits seem to be staying up here for now.
I'm looking for a Grey Warden named Alistair.
Try heading north. I think he was sent with a message to the mages.
Tell me about Ostagar.
Used to be a fortress long time ago, so I understand. Back in the days when the Wilders used to invade the lowlands. You were just on the eastern side of the ruin. The Tower of Ishal is there, but Tairn Logain's closed it off until the battle. This side is the King's camp. We've got the Grey Wardens here, the Circle of Magi, the Chantry. You can't swing a dead cat without hitting somebody important.
Is there anywhere to get supplies?
Quartermaster, he's just a bit to the northwest.
The Circle of Magi is here.
A few mages, yes. They even brought those creepy quiet fellows, the Tranquil. Gives me the shivers when they talk, all cold and even. They're to the north of here, bunched up with a herd of Templars glaring at them. Can't miss it.
Listen, I get why not the Templars, why the Tranquil can freak people out, but it's just kind of mean to say. It makes me sad. Do I hear dogs barking?
This is Ferelden, isn't it? The king has his kennels on the west side of camp. Stinks from all the hounds. These aren't cute puppies, though. Some of those dogs bite the darkspawn and get too much of that blood in them. It's like poison. Slow, painful death. Terrible.
Listen, don't make fun of me. I've been in the circle my entire life, and I can barely remember my childhood, so here we are. Where is the king?
Probably in his tent. He and Tairn Logain are on the southwest side of the camp. The king likes to spend time with his soldiers, though. Sometimes even without his bodyguards. Drives Tairn Logain wild, that does.
I want to ask you something else.
Go on, then.
I'll be on my way.
Good luck to you, then.
Thank you. Didn't we just read that? Or is this something new? Ostagar, presenting the furthest point of encroachment by the ancient Tevinter Imperium into the barbarian lands of the southeast, the fortress of Ostagar was once one of the most important defensive holdings south of the Waking Sea. It stood at the edge of the Korkari Wilds, watching for any signs of invasion by the barbarians known today as the Chastened Wilders. Straddling a narrow pass in the hills, the fortress needed to be bypassed to reach the fertile lowlands to the north, and proved to be exceedingly difficult for the Wilders to attack because of its naturally defensible position. Like most Imperial holdings in the south, Ostagar was abandoned after Tevinter's collapse during the First Blight. It was successfully sacked by the chastened Wilders, and then as the chastened threat dwindled following the creation of the modern Ferelden nation, fell to ruin completely. It has remained unmanned for 4 centuries. What? The most of the walls still stand, as does the tall Tower of Ishal, named after the great Archon that ordered its construction. Gotcha. Ostagar remains a testament to the magical power of the Imperium that created it. From Ferelden, Folklore and History by Sister Patrine, Chantry Scholar. Okay, so they probably hired dwarves to make it then. That makes sense. Magi encampment, Royal Enclave. What are they doing? Hello?
I'm sorry. The mages must not be interrupted. Their spirits are in the Fade.
That's how they are in the Fade. I thought you had to be asleep. What are they doing in the Fade?
Perhaps they're scouting for Darkspawn. I don't know, and don't ask. Regardless, they are not to be disturbed. Not even by Grey Wardens.
I apologize. I'll go elsewhere. Okay, goodbye, I guess.
We stand here in this hour, good folk of Ferelden, and we contemplate the death that may await. Death is no failure, my friends. Should it find you, you will not have failed your king. You will have served your maker. Die in this battle, and when you stand before the Maker in the land beyond the Fade, he shall not find you wanting. Go not into death gladly, but with the knowledge that evil has been held at bay by your spilled blood. And if you go to stand beside the Maker, go with our blessing, for you shall not be forgotten. My friends, let us bow our heads and remember those who have fallen and those who have yet to fall.
That's so dark. Those who have yet to fall. Yeah, okay. Well, that's a good way to, you know, give them hope. That's good. That's good. That's so funny.
What do we have here? I heard the new Grey Warden recruit was from the Circle.
We met.
I don't believe we've met, but I've certainly heard a lot about your talent. My name is Wynne, and I congratulate you on your harrowing, marvelous work. The Fade is a dangerous place.
Well, I wish I could say something different. Like, yeah, we really shouldn't have to go through the harrowing, but thanks for the congratulations. It just sound arrogant. I didn't find it terrifying. And this sounds arrogant too, so I guess it wasn't that difficult.
Oh, you know all there is to know already, do you? Irving said as much about you. Remarkable self-confidence. So, a Grey Warden, fighting alongside the king. Not too shabby for someone just out of apprenticeship.
Yeah, I mean, I made a huge mistake, and Duncan saved me. So really, it wasn't... it wasn't because I mean, yes, I'm powerful, right? Clearly, but like, he also saved me from a terrible fate. So, here we are. I hope I don't disappoint anyone.
Child, you have been taught well. Use what you know, and have faith in yourself. Mages have always been pivotal in the fight against the Darkspawn. Perhaps you'll be the one to turn the tide this time.
You've faced Darkspawn before.
Stragglers, yes. Not the vast horde the scouts speak of. I wonder, how much do you know of the connection between Darkspawn and the Fade?
What? What does the Fade have to do with anything? Yeah, I don't remember encountering Darkspawn in the Fade.
They do not live there, nor would any sane mage trespass as deeply into that realm as the Black City, which lies at its heart. Some say the Black City was once the seat of the Maker. But when the mages from the Neverwinter Imperium found a way into the city, it was tainted with their sin. That taint transformed those men, turning them into twisted reflections of their own hearts. And the Maker cast them back to the earth, where they became the first Darkspawn. At least that's what the Chant of Light says.
Oh, I see. That's what you meant. I thought there was like some extra stuff about the Darkspawn and the Fade. Maybe if they use it or something, I don't know. The Chantry says many things.
It may be allegory, meant to teach us that our own evil causes human suffering. Or it may be true. It is as good an explanation as any for now.
At least it's something to ponder.
Yes, occasionally it's wise to contemplate one's actions. But I'm certain Duncan has more for you to do than talk to me.
When I will not lie motionless in a bed with coverlets up to my chin, waiting for death to claim me. Wynn's talent became apparent early on, particularly her skill at healing magic. She was well liked by all her mentors and was recognized as an exceptionally gifted student. Even Templars who watched her could not deny that she represented the best the Circle had to offer. She was an intelligent young woman who possessed a quiet confidence and maturity beyond her years. She spent many years mentoring apprentices within the Circle, and her peers thought so highly of her that she was asked to be First Enchanter Irving's successor, but she refused, saying that she had no desire to work in the upper echelons. When word reached the Tower of King Kaling's call to arms, Wynn volunteered to go to Ostagar. Yeah, her. She's so awesome. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna stop here. Because it's 5 o'clock and I haven't eaten a single thing today. So I need to go eat. But next episode, we will explore all of Ostagar. Hopefully we'll get through quite a bit of the content that is available in this section of the game. Because I know we're like 4 episodes in and I just got out of like the prologue. So sorry about that, but I hope that you enjoy and I will see you in the next episode. Bye!